You think you know me?
Gentlemen, I believe it is Judgment Day for the Judgment Day. We have not seen Edge since Extreme Rules in October, when the Judgment Day took out not only Edge, but his wife, Beth Phoenix, with a concerto.
And if history has taught us anything about the Rated R superstar, it's that Edge can be a sick, sadistic son of a...
Spear! Dominic from behind. Oh, he took his dad out tonight, and he was trying the 619, cut him in half.